morning. Today is a pivotal day for our country, one that will go down in history as a defining moment for our nation. A time to say enough is enough. It's a time to defend democracy and our freedom of speech, a time to stand against an authoritarian takeover of our nation. And speaking of authoritarian takeovers, we have an uninvited guest. He seems to think he's an emperor, but it looks like he's not wearing any clothes. And as you walked in, you might have noticed some other invited guests sitting on our benches, what we're calling the echo chamber of incompetence. A cast of characters in the administration that are actively working to dismantle our government as we know it. But today isn't for them. Today is a day for the people. We the people come together to build a truer nation. We rise not to ask for power, but to reclaim it. To build what was promised but never delivered. Justice without exception. Freedom without fear. And leadership without lies. This is our country and we're not sitting down. We are ready to stand up and fight back. In fact, let me hear you say it. Stand up, fight back. Stand up, fight back.
Stand up, fight back.
When democracy is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When freedom of speech is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
It's amazing to see this crowd. You all are making me so full of emotions today. Thank you for being here. We have a lineup of 3 amazing speakers who will give speeches for about 3 to 5 minutes each. We'll end with a song before starting the march. But first, a few logistics. We are anticipating a smooth and uneventful protest. If something unexpected happens, please listen to our volunteers in the yellow safety vests. Anything we say over this mic. Try to stick with the buddy if you can. Remain level-headed and calm. Ignore any disruptors and just walk away. Right? Our team is not using whistles. If you hear a whistle, it is not from us. It is not directing you to do anything, right? Ignore the whistles. And if anything unanticipated happens in this space, like let's say it just starts downpouring, we need to find our way to, cover. There are 4 exits out of this space. The gates that you all know of, there's stairs there and stairs a little further down, and a fire lane back here. There are no exits in that direction. Do not go that way, it's only fences. All right, so with that, I will turn it over to our first speaker, Reverend Cynthia Robinson.
Good afternoon, fellow Americans. I'm the pastor at the Newark United Church of Christ up on the Upper East Side of Newark. And before I begin an invocation, I want us to take a moment of silence for Minnesota State Representative Melissa Hortman and her husband Mark, who were shot and killed earlier this morning, along with Senator John Hoffman and his wife Yvette, who are in critical condition but expected to make it. Let us now take a moment of silence for them. It's as loud as it can go.
That's a moment of silence. You didn't miss it.
My friends, we gather here today in the name of our good sister, Good Trouble, and her siblings, Righteous Rage, Determined Defiance, and Resilient resistance. We gather here not in complacent silence, but in loud fury, not in cowering fear. Not in cowering fear, but in love-fueled fire. Gratitude, courage, and perseverance to the outcasts, the whistleblowers, the truth tellers, and the midnight organizers. May we be granted the strength to stand when they try to knock us down, the clarity to see through their propaganda, and the courage to act when others look away. May every boot we shed fuel 1,000 more steps forward. May every lie exposed crack the foundation of their power. Let our love for justice burn brighter than the gold they greedily covet. May we seek not to be mere peace fakers who seek peace without justice, which is not peace for all. For where there is no justice, there can be no peace. No justice!
No peace!
No justice!
No peace!
Instead, may we seek to be true peacemakers who work for justice even if it costs our comfort, especially if it causes our discomfort. We cannot wait for someone to come and save us. We are the ones we have been waiting for. In the name of every voice they tried to silence, every book they tried to ban, every book they've already burned, every ship and military base they try to rename, every person's history they remove, every right they try to strip, we rise, we fight, we resist. Let us rise in unity for the cause. Let us stand together with resolve. Let us raise our voices in defiance. Let us take action and prevail. Let it be so. And now I'd like to lead you in a protest song. I'm sorry? Don't worry. So if you've got your phone and you can hit Google, like a good bird, DuckDuckGo, or whatever you got, try to find We Are a Gentle, Angry People. And if not, just listen. We are a gentle, angry people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a gentle, angry people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a justice-seeking people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are a justice-seeking people, and we are singing, singing for our lives. We are young and old together, and
be addressing our uninvited guest in just a moment. But before I do that, I just wanted to take a moment to say that as a longtime proponent of gun safety, I am appalled by the senseless act of what happened in Minnesota this morning. As a fellow Democratic lawmaker, I want to say that I stand in solidarity with everyone who was killed and hurt and their families. These are indeed dangerous times, but we will not be cowed, and we will not be silent. What we face in this current administration is not just disagreement over policy. It's not merely partisanship. It's a pattern of governance that mirrors the very grievances our founders once laid at the feet of a distant king whom they called a tyrant. And it is deeply dangerous. This administration has turned its back on its most basic responsibilities of leadership. Time and again, it has refused to assent to our laws that are essential to the public good, whether it's protecting our environment, safeguarding our children from violence, or ensuring economic fairness. Our president and the unqualified cronies he has placed in charge of our country obstruct, delay, deny, and plunder. But perhaps most shamefully, the president and his top aides have sought to prevent the population of these United States from flourishing. They have done this by attacking the very fabric of who we are, a nation of immigrants. They have raised barriers to naturalization, stripped legal protections, and turned away those seeking refuge, safety, and opportunity. They have used fear as a tool, cruelty as a policy, and division as a strategy. I will say it now. No human is illegal, and the mass deportations that this administration is enacting in our name are a moral stain on our country and our collective conscience. And they haven't stopped there. This administration has stationed federal law enforcement in our communities in ways that mock the concept of civilian rule. Peaceful protests have been met with violence. Military force has been invoked not to defend our country, but to intimidate our own people. Our presence without consent of state legislatures or regard for local control has become the symbol of this administration's disdain for democratic norms. More troubling still, this administration has attempted to make the military independent of and superior to civilian authority. The chain of command, once a safeguard of our constitutional order, has been politicized, threatened, and bent to the will of one man. This is not leadership, it's the making of a despot. And worst of all, this administration has sought to subject us to jurisdiction and powers alien to our Constitution. It has ignored our laws, our courts, and our system of checks and balances. It has trampled the right to a fair trial. It has treated due process as optional. And it has granted legitimacy to legal fictions and sham proceedings that silence dissent rather than seek justice. This is not what America stands for. So I say to you today, it is not radical to defend the rule of law. It is not unpatriotic to demand accountability. It is not too much to ask that those in power serve the people, not themselves. We will not be silent. We will not be intimidated. And we will not stop until this nation returns to a government of the people, by the people, and for the people.
that's a tough act to follow. So I don't know if you picked up on this, but we are paraphrasing items from the Declaration of Independence, Representative Gorman and myself. Okay, sorry. I gotta yell. I hear you. I hope you can hear me. So I want to do things a little differently because we'll be covering some of the same ground. I'm going to say, when he does something, what do we do? And I would like you to respond with stand up, fight back. Okay? So these are, go back and read the Declaration of Independence. The number of things that resonate with what's happening today are pretty incredible. Okay? For depriving us, when he deprives us, in many cases, of the benefits of trial by jury, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When he has erected a multitude of officers and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out our substance with Doge and other such actions, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
When he has excited domestic insurrections among us by pardoning insurrectionists, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
And when he has militarized the National Guard and sent them against the citizens of this country and sent in the U.S. Marines, after having pardoned insurrectionists, when he does that, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Okay, I'm going off script here. This is not a drill. By pardoning insurrectionists, by sending the Marines into Los Angeles when they were not needed, he is bringing us into, not maybe or sliding slowly, he is working towards a full-fledged dictatorship. This is not a drill. When someone is trying to take over our country, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back.
Thank you.
So we had planned for 3 speakers, but we have a welcome surprise guest. The governor
Stand up, fight back! Stand up, fight back!
Stand up, fight back.
Stand up, fight back!
Stand up, fight back.
Stand up, fight back!
Stand up, fight back.
No kings!
No kings.
No kings!
No kings.
No clowns!
No clowns.
No cons!
No cons.
No Trump!
No Trump.
No Trump!
No Trump.
No Trump!
No Trump.
Thank you! My name is Matt Meyer. I stand before you as the 76th governor of your state, the beautiful. I also stand before you as the commander-in-chief of the most amazing Delaware National Guard, and we will stand up and fight back. I'm a math teacher, so let's start with some numbers. $50 million for a vanity parade. Currently, as we speak, tearing up the streets in our nation's capital. $145 million of your money to mobilize the United States Marines into Los Angeles because our president cannot stomach trying to protect families from going to Home Depot and making a living. Hundreds of millions, possibly billions of dollars of cuts to health care for our friends and neighbors who are most in need. And zero values that represent what you and I and our great nation stand for. We
have a president who has made America more expensive and less free. I was not scheduled to be here today. I went to a slightly smaller gathering in Wilmington this morning. And go New York. I was so inspired, I said, I need more of this. And I don't know how much math you do. Delaware is not the largest state, but I think just about everyone in our state is out on the streets today. And that matters. You waking up, you coming out here matters. Simon Wiesenfeld once wrote, there is one thing that evil needs to flourish. One thing alone, and that is for good women and men to stay silent. Are you going to stay silent? Stay silent. Are you going to stay silent? Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
For the march. We'll segue into a song before we march. But first, I want to thank our elected officials for being here today. Excuse me. No, not today. Today is not for you. Today is for the people! We don't want you here! Repeat after me! The people have the power!
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 When I say people, you say power! People!
Power!
People! Power! When I say people, you say power! People!
Power!
People!
Power!
Okay, so some basic logistics. After the song, we'll be marching on the sidewalk down both sides of Maine, down to Chapel. We'll head down to Delaware and we'll come back Delaware. We will end here, big circle. If you're not from around here, just follow the people in front of you. Anyone who cannot or does not want to march can stay here. We will gather on the sidewalk outside of the gates and meet up with the marchers as they return. This is a peaceful protest. The mic went out, sorry. This is a peaceful protest. The people in yellow vests are volunteers. We have regular protests. Please get a business card from us at our table up here. There's one by the gate. Without further ado, I will pass it over to Reverend Cynthia Robinson for a song as we segue into the march when she's done.
My friends, if you've got your hands on Google, back. Good, it's back. All right, here we go. We are building up a new world, and it is to the tune of Jacob's Ladder, if you grew up with that song. Don't worry, the words have changed. We